sensual.
But they don't hear me. Kill Bill, but you can't kill Will. So fuck it, y'all niggas nothing, you'll never kill Bill. In the field, it get real, assholes get rebelled. You hear niggas spitting, ripping 100-proof labels off. Fuck it at 5 burn throats like the Holocaust. Niggas hating, that's the type of shit that make my dick soft. Never seen a block, but you supposed to move bricks off. Worldwide coverage, game time, homie, kick off. Clutch mic, spit off, my nuts get off. Murder each and every spit you can spit off. Big balls, real nigga shit.
To me, personally, I think Columbus overall scene is bubbling more than the other city, you know what I'm saying? Because Columbus, you got a lot of venues you can perform at, whereas not the same in a lot of cities. It might be like one venue to perform here, or there's a lot of outlets here, you know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of dope dudes here, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a handful. It's a lot of people that rap, though. Everybody here raps.
Everybody raps.
Everybody.
That's what I'm trying to...
Hip-hop to me, it's an expression, it's a movement, it's a culture. It's just what we do every day, it's what we live every day.
There's so much different stuff now. Hip-hop changes every day. So I can't call it one thing. It's whatever you make it and go at it 100%.
That's the only thing I see helping me get out the streets is music. So I just look at it as another way of life.
Over the past few decades, hip-hop has grown into a multi-billion-dollar movement, often showcasing the flashy jewelry, the cars, the clothes, the million-dollar mansions, and various other perks of the game that keeps an artist bowling in the eyes of the public. But sometimes all that bling-bling is a little too bright, often blinding the common audience participant of the hard work and the hustle these artists had to go through well before they got that first check from a major label. I'm talking about when they were underground. So we went to the heart of Ohio and checked up with several artists trying to up their game in order to, 1, learn more about that 614 movement, and 2, learn just what it takes to make it as a hip-hop artist.
When I first heard Snoop, I heard him on the Deep Cover soundtrack when I was little, and I thought he was just like off the chain with it, and like that moment is what made me want to rap. I mean, it sounds kind of corny and crazy, but I mean, it was like, it was just that simple.
Steve Chubbs, my producer, started a name for me, man. We were just running through different options. My name went from DeMille, it was the most illest lyricist living, to Shifty Clips, to Dante Innferno, what you see now. And basically, because Dante being my real name, and then in Dante's Inferno, the book and the whole meaning behind that and everything. The advance from, you know, just going through hard shit to get where you at, man. Where you gotta go. Hard stuff.
When I went to college, I left GG, went to Capital or whatever. I went to SWCC in Terrell, Texas. And I sung, had a little group there. So when I graduated, came back to the Columbus, met up with G and some of the other members, and just took it from there, and here we are today.
I got started, man. I got started because my whole family did gospel music. You know, and I went to church and did the whole gospel thing, but it wasn't me, you know. So music is music, and you don't always have to go a way that you think is led for you. But when you find your own way, you figure out what you want to do with it. And that's how it was for me. I had to find my own way.
Music been in my family for a long time. My cousins and them started a label when I was little, which was called Most Ill Crew. It was 3 brothers and my sister, so they been rapping, and I think when I got a certain age, I don't know if it was like 8 or 9, they start writing my raps for me. And, well, I used to be around them and seeing them going to their shows and seeing what they was doing, I wanted to be a part of. I felt like I was left out. So I got more involved with them, and they start writing me raps and start going to shows with them. I start rapping at shows. And then as I got older, I started writing my own raps, form my own group, and basically that's how everything started with me as far as the music.
How did you link up with your manager and street team?
Actually, that's a funny story. I was gonna do a collaboration with one of their R&B artists, and the manager heard me, and he liked me so much on the track that he wanted to sign me. So I signed with the label. I felt like it would be a good thing for me to do. So it's Mob Inc. Records.
Mob Inc.
Yep.
Right? It was like my senior year of school, man. This guy, a little young guy, was coming into school. He stopped by the room. We broke him off with a little hip-hop special. Ended up, he came to the school, man, years later, after he's graduated and become successful. He's turned around and returning the favor basically to us.
A friend of mine from Mean Mug, Roddy Rod, we did a mixtape. Well, I did a mixtape with Roddy Rod called We in the Streets. I think it was Volume 2. DJ Con Artist hosted it, and he liked what he heard. He called me, and ever since then we've been real tight.
My role pretty much is just believing in them, backing them, making them understand that people do appreciate what they're doing. I mean, it takes a lot of hard work to even just make one song, aside from some of the streamlined stuff where you find a 2-word catchphrase that you turn it into a #1 hit and you don't ever get heard from again.
Now, in the hip-hop industry, good promotion is a fundamental aspect of the game and often determines who is the ultimate hustler. With internet engines such as YouTube and MySpace.com, local artists are even in the playing field in order to remain competition to already professionally established lyricists. Just recently, the sensational beauty known as Cassie took the world by storm with the help of MySpace, elevating both her music and modeling careers. But even before the explosion of blogs and the artist's webpage, talented acts from all over have found a way to hustle their image using any means necessary.
How do you go about promoting yourself and your music?
I usually go through most of my promotion on the internet. We do a lot of street team, hitting the streets, flyers up and everything, but the internet is huge. It's a huge venue. MySpace.com, SoundClick.com. It's a really good way to get your music out there and get heard.
Like right now, MySpace is like the best thing happening as far as a street team or like an advertisement would go for a local artist or any artist period, who ain't got the big budget or the videos or like, or like now on the radio type thing. MySpace is a good avenue for that. Me personally, I just got turned on to it like last year, so I'm kind of late to it. But I think it's a great thing for anybody that's trying to do anything and they want the world to know.